All right, in any moment now, the people should be able to hear us. How's everybody doing? I'm already seeing Dave and Tayshawn in the chat. Good to see you guys. I'm glad you could make it. I'm here with Brickspiration,
He's got the
Aaron,
milk.
and we are going to be talking today about Brickworld
Hello, chat.
2024, which is a super hype trip. Brickworld is the largest LEGO convention in the U.S., and what else is there to say about it, Aaron?
Lots of talented people there. Lots of content creators, lots of mock builders of all walks of life and all qualities, which was one of my favorite parts. Is there was no like there was no bar for the skill level. There were so many different levels of skill level, so it was really cool to see maybe someone who like has a lot to learn in the mock building space have this opportunity to see so many other talented people and get to talk to them. This is
Yeah,
very
I
cool.
totally agree. Building connections was the best part of the
Yeah,
that's an
Noah
inside
was
joke
really
because we have
cool.
a friend whose username is literally building connections. But I would say meeting people was definitely my favorite part of the convention. But we'll get into that. Uh, so today on this stream, Aaron and I are going to be telling stories, going over what happened on the trip, and I'm also going to be going over everything I got while I was there because I really thought this year I somehow convinced myself that I wasn't really going to buy anything, and then I walked out with my biggest haul ever from Brickworld. So,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, I
It's
just
great because
noticed the parking.
it all happened at once. Because you got most of the stuff like within the last 2 days or so.
Yeah, everything except for the blacksmith. Wait, what is this? The No, Magisto's Magical Workshop. Everything except that happened in like the last day or two. Um, so I was really doing well, and then the garage sale hit.
Yeah,
um,
I think a
so,
lot of people felt that.
oh, Chesboof is here. It's impossible to not spend any money. Is that what he says?
On it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly.
Stan is here. Ian the Turtle Man's here. Good to see you guys. Stan, okay, Stan and Aaron and I were in a hotel room together, along with Brick Bites, Owen. We'll see if he joins later. And, um, oh, Lucas, Epic Pig 101.
Oh,
So if you guys
yes.
know, Epic Pig and Aaron have been longtime friends of the channel. Stan I met at school last year, and Owen I met a couple years ago at Brickworld, actually. Um, yeah.
The wide variety of people at
Dave
this
says
hotel
Peter
room.
still hasn't yet learned the wallet emptying properties of a Lego garage sale. Well, look, last year I was really disappointed
Honestly,
by it.
I
So,
this year was my first year, and I wasn't really impressed by the garage sale. Like, I guess in my mind I was picturing like a traditional garage sale where it's like stuff on the cheaper end, but it was very similar to the vendors in the convention hall. I think the only difference was they were more willing to haggle, which was nice. But
yeah,
even then, it's like everything was really expensive.
I agree. I think the garage sale was interesting because the vendors. Oh, in case we did we already explain what the garage sale was, Aaron?
Oh, no, we did not.
Okay.
I think it's self-explanatory though.
Yeah, so at Brickworld, there's the vendors, like the official vendors that have like booths set up the whole convention, and they usually price gouge stuff because they know that the public walking through on the weekend, doesn't know what things are worth, and so they'll overpay out of
Right.
excitement. Um,
Yep.
and the garage sale is for people who aren't vendors, just like individuals, like me or Aaron, to bring our own sets to sell and trade with people. And the interesting thing about the garage sales, because it's a bunch of Lego fans that know what things are worth, they tend to price things very interestingly. So sometimes you'll see something that's market value. That's like a lot of stuff is just like at market value. Some stuff people
Hmm.
will like mark up for some reason. They just don't want to let it go that bad, I guess. But they bring it to the garage sale anyways. Um,
Yeah.
and then occasionally you can find a good deal, which is this A-frame cabin. That's how I ended up with a whole A-frame cabin here. Um,
And then I also got the Galaxy Explorer
oh yeah,
for
yeah. How much did you pay?
for
75?
eight 80. I paid
Oh, 80.
80,
Okay,
which
okay.
is $20 under the retail price. So it's not a bad deal at all.
And it was
Um,
sealed until you got home, and then you opened your suitcase.
yeah, honestly. It literally punctured the box, so it was no longer sealed. I can't
Yeah,
sell it for the
he put
sealed
it in his
price.
checked bag on the flight home, and it was not it was not even remotely in the
I'm
same state that you put it in.
I'm sure I'm gonna talk more about my experience flying later in the
Oh my
stream,
God.
but it's
Yeah,
safe to say that yes, that happened.
we have so much to go over in this stream.
Yes. And
Okay.
I guess we should start from day one.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
work our
Let
way
me catch up on
through it.
chat real quick before we get started. Y'all must have been
Oh,
packed like a sardine can. Yeah, it was tight in the room, but it was actually good. We can talk about that too. Um, Chessproof loves haggling with the vendors. Haggling is very fun, says Ian. Yes, yes, you can actually haggle quite a bit. Stan haggled even more than me, and he got some great deals. Um,
oh yeah. Another thing we have to touch on.
yes, man. Okay, we got a lot to get into. So how about this? Let me open up the A-frame and say the price I got on it, and then we can start talking about while I'm like opening up the A-frame and building it again. We can talk about our experience at the show, so that way we're still going through this
Yes.
stuff because I do need to do that too. Okay, so well, first of all, this is Magisto's Magical Workshop. I won a Brickspiration giveaway, and he brought
Yes.
it to Brickworld for me. So thanks,
Yeah,
Aaron.
I saved on shipping.
This was a free this was a free gift from Aaron. And I have a free gift
Yay.
for Aaron, actually, that I'll show off later in the stream if we have time. Um, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, okay, once I open this A-frame, I'm going to leave the other bags and stuff for after you leave, since I just realized that you are on a time crunch, and I'm probably less on a time crunch.
Yes. Yes.
So,
I have
this A-frame
about
cabin,
45 minutes.
I'll open it up and then we'll tell the story later. Why don't you start with your experience flying on Wednesday, or
Okay.
start wherever you like, actually.
All right, so this was my first time flying, and probably not a great idea because it's a situation that requires a lot of stuff to be transported to a whole new place. And this place, these things by nature are fragile, of course. And I brought two suitcases. One was purely necessities, clothes, and that sort of thing. And then the other suitcase was all of the mocks that I planned on displaying at the convention. And I did my best to pack, but I am not an experienced packer, and I paid the price. And when I landed, I realized that everything in my suitcase, all of the builds that I intended on displaying, were just completely destroyed. And so the first 2 days of my trip were spent rebuilding everything from basically the ground up. And one of the builds, funnily enough, the only builds that I entered into the competition that goes on, because you can enter your builds in competitions, and then there's like a whole nomination and voting process. It's all very fun. But the only one that I entered into one of those was destroyed beyond repair. Just couldn't get it back together. And so I didn't end up having any builds that were entered into the competition. And, it was a bummer, but we learned a lot of very important lessons
Yeah.
along the way. And and
What?
they again were destroyed on the way back. We expect nothing less.
It's incredible how
And
close you managed to finishing it again, though.
it is. I shared photos on my Instagram for those of you who follow me over there. And I probably got about, I would guess,
95%?
yeah, 95%. And you may be wondering to yourself, like, Aaron, why didn't you just, keep going? You're so close. And ultimately, I decided that, while yes, I was very close, it I'm not really at the convention to build Lego. I'm here to display Lego, meet tons of cool people, hang out with, longtime internet friends. And the first 2 days, while I did get to hang out, with Peter and the rest of the group, it was full of stress of trying to put everything back together. And so it was kind of just, I decided in my best interest to just call it a day and display what I had.
Yeah, and I think when
Um,
you explained that, everybody agreed with you. There was definitely some skepticism at first, though.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, no, I 100% agree because a convention like that is for having fun and meeting people, and um, it's for all the stuff you can't do at home, and you can absolutely just build your
Right.
mocks at home. So there's not like, I mean, it was a bummer that
And
you
I
didn't
and
get to
I did
display
build
it,
my
but
mocks at home.
what?
But yeah, I was just joking that I did build the mocks at home. I had to rebuild. I'm
Yeah.
having to rebuild them for like the third time now.
You live and you learn, though.
But Stan's in the chat and he said, I know a guy who's pretty experienced packer, and he's right. His build survived. It fared much better than mine. He was very smart. Granted, he had less to pack, which
Hmm.
I think is another lesson that I learned. If I end up flying next year, which I'm not sure if I will, I would prefer to drive, but maybe flying is the best option. I'll probably only build one or two things and probably shrink wrap it like what Stan did, because that just worked way better, and he
Yeah.
had a lot less to stress about.
Yep. 100%. And I had the luxury of just driving, so I
Yeah.
was I was
But
doing
and
fine.
even though he had the luxury of driving, he still hired us without pay to finish up his skyscraper
What?
before the convention.
You can't just level that at me without giving any context. So,
I mean,
I placed 9 Bricklink orders to finish that skyscraper, okay? And I streamed it, so a lot of you will probably already know this, but one of the Bricklink orders never arrived, and it finally has arrived after Brickworld.
oh, it did arrive. That's
Yeah,
good.
it just arrived like yesterday or something. So I do
Nice.
owe Aaron a package, and I just so this guy was just not responding, and so I was like getting a little panicked. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I want to finish the skyscraper for Brickworld, and I messaged Aaron, my boy Brickspiration, and thankfully he had a lot of the pieces I needed, so he
Hmm.
just brought them for me and his flight and saved the day. So I wasn't able to finish building the skyscraper until we was at Brickworld, and Lucas
Right.
and Aaron ended up helping quite a bit. For context, that's Epic a Pig and Aaron, who I'm talking to on the phone right now.
Yeah, and to reemphasize, he didn't have a choice. Um, it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I'm gonna continue to joke that he enslaved us, and it's his fault.
Because you're a soulless, mean man.
Yes, I mean, if I'm providing a decent chunk of the parts, I feel like I've earned a few jokes here and there.
Yeah, yeah. You supplied almost like 10% of the parts, I think.
Yeah, so I get 10 jokes. I'll use them wisely.
Okay. Let's catch up on chat real quick. Dave really wants the A-frame, but hasn't gotten it yet.
It's a great
Yeah, it's
set,
a great set. Well, now I have 2 and 1/7 of them, as I'll get into. Um,
which we'll get into. Yes.
Never check your bags at an airport in Chicago, says Matt. Yeah, I. He didn't even check into Chicago. He checked them at. Do you mind if I say?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, at
I,
Atlanta.
I I live far enough away from the airport that you really
Okay.
wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Um, yeah, he checked his bags in Atlanta, and so I mean, you should have known when you checked the bag. I guess there was no way you hadn't flown before. I was not experienced enough
No.
in flying to be able to warn you. I didn't really know how to pack it either, so it was just kind of a live and learn situation. But
Yeah, you
um,
have to have that experience once.
yeah, um, yeah. Dave says he doesn't really like the idea of flying from Oregon to Chicago carrying a bunch of mucks. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it. I
Yeah.
the packing was very efficient. It just broke and everything in the process. Um,
Yes. Spirit, I flew to Chicago with United Airlines, and they were great. I think that's definitely what I'm gonna fly with again. Spirit, however, was not a great experience. They
Really,
destroyed,
really, I've never heard that
yeah,
before.
they destroyed my builds like tenfold. Like you thought it was bad just flying from United. No, this was even worse. Like,
Wait, they were more
I
destroyed on the way home?
yeah, I just finished fixing the Teen Titans Go Tower, and that took very long, for reasons that I won't elaborate on yet. But there is a new update for that build coming soon. I was inspired by the stuff at the convention and did a little something special. I haven't even touched the airship, the Fire Nation airship, because I picked up the trash bag that I had it in and quickly realized just how much work it was going to be. And I said
Oh
to
boy.
myself, Aaron, There's so many other things in life that you could be doing. You could be streaming with Peter and procrastinating this. Like, so we'll just do that instead.
No, this is not. Look, this is good. This is not bad procrastination. Okay, we are talking to the people about our experiences. Okay, we are documenting our
Yes, yes.
memories right now.
This is not procrastination.
And since there's okay, by the way, guys, I didn't vlog this year, so don't expect that. I just wanted to be able to relax a little bit. So
But
yeah, there's not a vlog, but there is content coming.
yes, we have two videos coming, one on my channel and one on Peter's channel.
I feel like you're gonna
I'm
edit your
about
video, and then you're gonna get to mine, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, this sucks," and then give up pretty quickly.
well, I started. I'm about a quarter of the way through my video. I think that one's coming along rather nicely. I'm pretty happy
Okay.
with the progress.
I'm gonna need to work with you on what exactly I need to record for voiceover because I don't remember exactly how the intro like transitions into the like rules and stuff.
Yes.
So we will just have to coordinate that. I'm totally fine retaking stuff as much as you want. Um,
Yeah. Well, we can talk about it off stream, but I'll
true.
probably do a version of the video without the voiceover, send it over to you, and then you can get an idea of what kind of voiceover you want
Okay.
within the video.
Yeah, and if you just leave a gap where you're like, there needs to be a voiceover here, but I don't know what, then that's fine too. Um,
Okay.
yeah, we'll work together on it. We can do that off stream. Guys, look, it's an
Let's
A-frame
see.
cabin.
It's so beautiful. It
Um,
really is a beautiful set.
I know. Okay, yeah, it's one of my. I feel like it's one of my favorite sets that I have, but now I own 2 and 1/7 of it.
Well,
Which
now you have to explain that.
so yeah, we're not going in chronological order right now, but that's okay.
Nah, it's
Um,
fine.
so was it Thursday or Friday night that we went to the Lego store?
Uh, Thursday night. Yeah, it
Okay,
was Thursday night.
so Thursday night of the convention, which lasts Wednesday through Sunday, um, we ended up at the Lego store for like the third or fifth or 18th time or whatever. Um, and there was like a bunch of us there. Somebody had the idea. Do you remember who?
Uh, I think we all had the idea collectively.
Okay. Somebody said, let's do a set draft since there's so many of us. And a set draft, for those of you uninitiated, is when a bunch of people either buy each, like a set for themselves, like each person buys a set, or if it's a big set, we all pool our money together and buy one copy. And since the A-frame's kind of expensive, we all pooled our money together, like 7 of us, and bought one A-frame cabin. And with the idea of we were going to split the pieces from it. So we were going to sort out all the pieces and then take turns picking what pieces we wanted until there were no more. So that means that everybody gets about the same amount of pieces. Everybody gets about what they put in, money wise. Um, and it was a great idea. So we bought the set. We all paid the guy who paid. Was it Caleb who paid? It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because he wanted the VIP points.
Oh yeah, that's right. So we paid our friend Caleb Canman on Canman. Oh gosh, is it Canman Bricks or Canman Customs? I don't even know. He's a great guy though. If I can, if I can make content in the future with him, you'll see him on the channel. Um,
Yeah, he was great. Really nice
we
guy.
love Caleb.
I,
And
I, Peter,
oh,
I'm so sorry to interrupt you. I'm so sorry, but my parents want to leave now.
now,
Way earlier. Yeah, way earlier than I was told initially. I'm so sorry.
is there any chance you could buy like 10 or 15 minutes, or is that too much?
Let me. You tell the story. Let me.
Okay,
Let me ask.
all right. So we we spent like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, I don't know, sorting out all the pieces and putting them in these little paper cups. So all the 1x8 brown tiles, for example, were in a cup. We actually, since there were so many, we had to end up splitting it into a few cups. But like all the 2x2 plates in medium nougat were in a cup together. Like we sorted it piece by piece, and then we took turns picking the pieces out. And as we were doing that, I'm realizing I'm having a really hard time deciding what pieces I want because all of them are good. Like
It's great. Yeah.
none of these I would really be upset about getting. Um, and a lot of them were like unique prints or just like rare pieces or like just really useful pieces. Like there's so much medium nougat and reddish brown, um, and all the tree pieces. And I realized, this would just be a great set to buy and part out. Um, but I wasn't gonna do that because it costs so much money. Foreshadowing. So at the garage sale Saturday night, when I was shopping around, I saw an A-frame for $130, and I was like, oh, $130 is still a lot. That's like market value on Bricklink. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. And then the guy's like 120. I'll do 120, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. So I bought an A-frame cabin. But since I got the set draft, I had 1 1/7 A-frame cabins. But I already have one on my shelf over there. So I actually have 2 1/7 A-frame cabins now. That's my story.
Yeah, and when during this trip, I was under, I don't know why I thought this. I don't think you told me. I think I just for some reason thought you didn't have the A-frame cabin, but then when I was going through the photos that I took, I spotted it in one of the pictures that I took when we were at your house, and I
Were
was
you
like,
like documenting my basement?
I got to be in a famous YouTuber's basement. Of course I'm gonna. Well,
You
and
know I have a room
the
tour
actual
on the way, right?
yeah, on the way means like next year.
Okay.
But the actual reason was, and I guess I'll like briefly tell this bit. Um, the actual reason is I have always struggled with organizing my pieces. You know, I am someone who has a pretty big collection, not as big as Peter's, but it is a good sized collection. And I just don't have the infrastructure to organize everything. However, Peter has got a great system, and being able to like see it in person was a fantastic opportunity. And so when I got home from the trip, I texted Peter and he sent me links to all of the products that he uses, and I bought my fair share of them. I just got some more last night, and it is turning out great already. I can feel the difference. It's fantastic. That's why I actually was taking photos because in my head I was like, oh, I have been trying to figure out a better solution for so long, and here it is on a silver platter. I might as well figure out what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also noticed that you already had the A-frame cabin.
Did you did you enjoy using my pieces?
I
Was it a I see I was it a system that made sense to you?
and you know we talked about this privately. I think that your system wouldn't work for me. I think for what we used it for during the video, I think it was a fun change of pace. But if I was having to keep up with that level of organization, I think you would see a lot less videos on this channel
Yeah,
or
and
on
I'm
my
thinking I
channel
need to
because
sort
we're
my
on
pieces
Peter's
less
channel.
actually. But there may be a
Let's
maybe I'll make a video about that. Imagine.
maybe
Dude, a
a
Peter's Pieces
video.
video? When was the last time we saw that?
I mean, you should say that again a few months from now when your video comes out, and then you can say you just uploaded a video. It'll be so much better.
Yeah, that I didn't even edit.
You don't have to say that. You don't have to publicly say that.
Sorry, where were we? Also, we're behind on chat again. Um,
Oh yeah, we are.
they're talking about how their bags are always destroyed in when they check them. Um, wait, Stan's build fully made it home. It's set up again. Stan, are you talking about the
No
Spider Verse
way.
mural? I was so
I
hoping
thought,
you didn't take that apart.
yeah, you said you weren't gonna put it back together. I'm glad you decided otherwise.
Man, that was such a great decision.
It
Um,
was amazing. It's an amazing build.
go follow Big Brick Stan on Instagram.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was fun.
Stan said, "Nah, bro, we barely went to the Lego store." Now that's the biggest piece of cap I've ever heard.
I no, I'm on his side. You guys probably think that we went there like I don't know 6 or 7 times. We went what like twice because Peter
No.
was our chaperone, and every time we would ask him, Peter, can we go to the Lego store? He would be like, "Wait, am I allowed to swear on on this
Yeah.
channel? I can't remember." He would be like, "Fuck you guys, I hate you. We're not going to the Lego store." And it was really frustrating as someone who doesn't live near a Lego store, and this is like a very rare opportunity for me. I think it was intentional. I think
It's
Peter just
it's
didn't
it's
like me, and
incredible how
so he
much
wouldn't
you're
let us
able to
go to the
lie
Lego
right
store.
now. Considering I took you to Lego store so many times and I never bought
I think
anything
I
except for you guys. I spent $40 on pick-a-brick boxes for you guys and not one word of thanks. I see how it is.
well, not for me. I didn't get any free bricks.
True. Yeah, that's that. Well, no,
I
no, no. Hey, you
lost.
can't be saying that now. That's a spoiler.
Oh, well, they'll forget.
They'll forget by the
They'll
time the
forget.
video actually releases.
Yeah. But I did do the math. I spent about $100 on pick a brick only, and I shared pictures on Instagram. It was a great haul. I'm very happy with the haul, but my bank account's not happy with the haul.
Um,
Oh, I'm so sorry, Peter. I have to go.
okay, you have to go now.
Yeah,
All right.
sorry. The theater that we're going to is a ways away.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Well,
but I owe you a stream. I
it's
owe you a
okay. You don't
stream.
owe me anything, Aaron. You know what I owe you though?
I what? Oh,
The
parts.
yeah, the parts that I'm gonna ship to you and your sig fig.
Oh yeah, I forgot my sig fig. That's the final thing I'll say before I head out. My sig fig was hanging out on Peter's skyscraper,
Oh, I
and
have to
I
show
would
off the
really hard
skyscraper
not to
too.
forget anything from. Yeah, you could do that. But yeah, guys, thank you, Peter, for having me for the few minutes that I was able to. Um, I eventually will be
Oh, well,
back on
I'm
a
not gonna
stream with
be
you, and we can keep talking about it.
I'm not gonna be streaming by the time you get home.
No, but I assume we enough happened at the convention to have two storytime streams.
That's true. I could do another story time stream, maybe later this week.
Yeah,
Or
definitely.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
we could do another one, yeah, because I can tell a little bit more stories, but not like everything, because there's so much to talk about. And then maybe like
yeah.
in the next couple days we could. But yeah, so I'll go over the stuff I got from Brickworld in this stream then.
All right, sounds good.
All
Well,
right,
I hope you have a good rest of your stream, and I'll talk to you guys later.
all right. Bye, Aaron. Thanks for joining.
Bye. Of course.
What a scumbag! I hate that guy so much. I'm kidding. Okay, let's see. So all the other people got their parts from the cabin, and what was left was Peter's pieces, says Dave. No, no, no. See, all the other people got their. We all split it, so it's not what was left was mine. Is we were going around taking turns picking pieces. Um, Stan says Owen made away like a bandit. Yeah, he got the best pieces from the A-frame, I think, for sure. Yeah, Matt was also in on the. Chespoof was also in on the set draft, and he agrees that Owen got all the good parts. Um, Stan says sorting by color is the move. No, I disagree wholeheartedly. Um, yeah, Stan says yeah, no, it made it, so I was like, might as well. I'm so glad to hear that you kept the mural together. Like I said, if you guys don't follow Big Brick Stan on Instagram, you should go check him out because he built this amazing Into the Spider Verse mural. Um, it was like the No Expectations mural. I don't remember if it was in the movie for very long, but he did a great job at building it. Um, Yes, I was. Ian asked if I was the DD, the designated driver. Yeah, I was the one with the car since I lived in the area, so I was the one driving everybody around. Thankfully, I have a minivan, so I was able to drive like 8 people around tops at any given time, and that did mean though that every time people wanted to go to the Lego store, or any time that uh, we went to get food, I was always the one driving. But it means I can't get left out. Orcas are mammals. Hello, welcome, welcome. Um, are you new here? I don't recognize the username. So if you're new, welcome. Glad you could join. Mother Peter. Soccer mom Peter. Yeah, guys, that was me. I was soccer mom Peter. All right, let's since Aaron's not here, I'm gonna leave the irrelevant stories out, but I will tell the stories that are relevant to the things I'm going to be showing you today. So you guys already know the story of the A-frame cabin now, and how I ended up with that. And I'm pretty sure it's complete. I'm not actually going to go through and inventory everything. I'm just going to take it apart eventually, but I'm pretty sure it's complete. Um, and I was pretty happy that I got this for 120, because it's got great pieces. So I'm just going to put this in a pile over here. Um, Guys, I'm already done with my milk. How long have we been streaming? 30 minutes. All right, almost on the dot. It's 1% this time. Don't get it mixed up. We drank all the 2%. Now I'm back to 1% milk. We also said at Brickworld that I should call you guys the 1%, which I think is really funny. Except it does kind of imply a little bit of classism, which I'm not sure how I feel about. But I think calling the Peters Piecers. That's what I called you guys in the Brickworld stream or the Brickworld video last year. But I don't like that name. The 1% I think is funnier. Ian asks, "How was my driving?" Oh, okay, from my perspective, it was great. It was amazing. I was the best driver ever. Stan and Matt can attest, I'm sure. Um, yeah, that's all there is to say. Dave says he wants to see the parts. Okay, well, you're prompting me, Dave. I'll have to show the parts. Matt says there was a lot of interesting story times. Yes, there were a lot of interesting story times, which is why I think Aaron's right. We could do a whole second stream about this. Um, we are the top class. Stan says feared for my life in the car. No, it's because okay. I'll let Stan talk about it in chat while I show off my Brickspiration sig fig. Guys, look at this. Please focus. Please focus. Please focus. I'm gonna have to do it myself. That's my Brickspiration sig fig, guys. Aaron left that with me. I'm gonna keep it forever. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna ship it with him, or ship it with. This was the part of Bricklink order number 9 that Aaron got for me. So these would have gone into the skyscraper, but since Aaron brought them and I used his pieces, I'm just gonna ship these back to him, and with his sig fig. So that's why this is sitting here. It's gonna go to Brickspiration's house. I'm gonna hand deliver it. No, just kidding. That would be a long drive. Stan says feared for my life in that car. He doesn't look at the road. That's how he knows. Drives off the noises of screams from the passengers. That's how he knows to slow down. No, no. Well, here's the actual story is that I would get a little over engaged in the conversation sometimes, and it would lead to some unease from the rear rows, and when nobody was talking, we were just like listening to music. The driving was a-okay, and when we were talking, the driving suffered a little bit, but it was never to the point of being dangerous. We didn't have any moments like last year where I think there was a clip last year where I was like, "Oh, that's a red light," and then Jack from the passenger seat goes, "Caught in 4K." There was nothing like that. But it was my driving did kind of become an inside joke because they're like, "Peter, look at the road." No, and I was looking at the road, but it was just a funny joke. Orcas Are Mammals says just subbed. Thank you so much. Hopefully there are more videos coming soon. It's been 9 months since I actually posted a video, but hopefully that will be remedied. How many people did I fit? Well, there were 5 in our hotel room, and there were, I mean, in the van it depends on any given trip, because sometimes we would, sometimes it would just be a couple of us, and sometimes it would be a full car plus extra, like, people in another car. So these are pieces that I got on the Pick-a-Brick wall, and pieces that I got at the garage sale just buying them loose. And there was a couple that I got from vendors too. So I'll go through these. First up, oh man, I'm gonna need to. How do I? I'm gonna have to move the camera, I think. Dave says he remembers that from last year. Yeah, Dave, it was a lot like last year. Become a streamer for the summer? No, no, no. I don't want to become a streamer. I'm a video guy at heart. That's a lot of parts, says Dave. Oh, there's more over here. Man, I just realized this is like almost as many parts as I bought last year in total. Okay, let me move the camera so it's a little closer and it's not going to focus on my face all the time. All right, here are the pieces I got. Hopefully you guys can see them okay. I will show them off one by one. A lot of it is in this light aqua color because I really like this color and I don't have a ton of it, and I want to diversify my colors in my parts collection because right now I have a lot of the normal colors but not a whole lot of the weird or colorful, interesting colors. So a lot of these light aqua parts came in one bag together and I just sorted them out. So we have some double wide cheese slopes here, some 2x2 inverted slopes, quarter round tiles, which I think came from dots packs that I already have. So I'm guessing I already have a lot of these. But again, they were all in one bag together, so I just bought the whole bag. These are baby bottles. That's an interesting piece there. What the hell am I going to do with baby bottles? I don't know. I'll have to find a nice way to use them. 1x3 plate. I wish I had more of these. That's only 6. That's not enough. That's all that there were in there, though. There were 3 1x2 tiles. Please focus. Yep, there we go. Thankfully, I got a lot of 1x2 plate. That's good. Those will be very useful. I got 6 1x2 bricks. I'm getting a lot of glare here. I'm trying to figure that out. I got a whole bunch of macaroni tiles, which is cool. I like those. 1x2 curved slopes. That's also a good piece. Oh, there's more than I even realized. Okay, we'll keep going. This is a variety of macaroni tiles, quarter tiles, 1x1 tiles, 1x1 round tiles. There's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. This is just kind of I think this came from a dots pack probably. I don't know what to call this piece, but they're like oh gosh, they're like tooth hinges or something. They're the ones with the notches on them. But they're 1x2 plates with the hinges. 2x2 jumpers, that's a good piece. And then 1x6 arch bricks, which will be interesting. Hopefully I can build something. This is going to have to be a seed part if I build a modular out of these, because I have so many, and that would be interesting to use. And I think I already have some light aqua pieces. I just wanted a lot more, so I was very happy I found those. Orchestra Mammal says best Lego theme. I think, in my opinion, well, okay. See, Icons is great. I think Speed Champions is probably my favorite right now. But Friends, surprisingly, I would also say is going really hard. Not because it's personally the most appealing to me, But they're just designing such good sets that I'm tempted to get them anyway. All right, getting into stuff that's not light aqua. The red leaves. These are still kind of hard to come by. So I think there's like 20 of them in there or so. But now that I have some more A-frame, now that I have another A-frame cabinet, I have even more than I thought. 1x2 plates in medium nougat. There you go. That's a good one. 1x2 bricks. Okay, for reference, here's medium nougat. And this is just normal nougat, I'm pretty sure. So this is not a color that's produced anymore. At least not as far as I'm aware. I could be totally wrong on that. But it's definitely a lot rarer of a color. And it's a color that, I mean, it's kind of unique. So I really like finding the unique colors. So 1x2 bricks and nougat are a good find. All right, let's keep reading. I need a secondary camera like I had for the post-con video last year. Yeah, I don't have it, unfortunately, because it was so buggy last year that I decided not to try it again. But maybe in the future, if I can figure that out. They need to make more of the smooth 1x2 Lego long cheese slopes from the Harry Potter car. Yeah, that's a great piece. I would love that. I'm looking forward to getting my first ones of those. Is this an ASMR channel now? No, I'm talking too loudly. I did have a joke in a previous video though, like a long time ago, about becoming an ASMR channel. Give the city milk with the bottles. True, true. Good thinking, Ian. Macaroni pieces should be banned because they don't taste like macaroni. No, they don't taste like macaroni. They taste like every other Lego piece, believe it or not. Stan says Dreams is the best theme. I don't know about that. Why do you say that, Stan? I think Dreams is okay. I would never buy the Dream sets for the set. Are you saying it's the best theme for the parts? Here's 1x2 clip plates. Please focus. There you go, you can kind of see those. White flower pieces. Maybe you can see those, hopefully. These are tan cones. That's an interesting piece. Wedge plates in tan. These are corner snot bricks in light bluish gray. So corner snot bricks, they have studs on two sides, but they're adjacent sides. These are 2x2 round plates in dark orange. And 2x2 grooved bricks in dark orange. These will be great for a building detail somewhere. Those will be great. I'm really happy about those. And then from the Pick-a-Brick wall, I got pink 1x4 brick. I think these are bright pink. And then medium nougat 1x6 arches. And then I also got, some of these are from the garage sale. I think the 1x4 lime brick is from the Pick-a-Brick wall. And the, what is this, 4x10, 4x12 dark bluish gray plate. That's, I think, maybe from the garage sale. The frame of the camera is getting full now. These are, I think, 2x10 dark bluish gray plates. That's pretty self-explanatory. This is 1x2x2 window frame glass. I didn't get very much because I'm pretty sure I already have some, but I just want, in case I was running low, I wanted a little band-aid there. And then these are 1x2x3 window frames. People are probably pretty familiar with that part. I got these, not because I didn't have any, but because it was only $1, and look how many there are. That's a lot of them. So these will probably make it pretty far in terms of like building trees and plants. I like this piece. Green doors. Could always use some more doors. I'm a city builder. I'm a buildings guy. Oh, my camera's tweaking. Dude, what is going on? Please focus. There we go. I got 1x2 like arch, or sorry, 1x1 arch bricks. I have the corner version of this piece, but I wanted the straight version too, so that I had more options when building. So I'm pretty excited about that. I call these like, I don't know what to call these. They're like rounded. Are they slopes? Are they tiles? They're like bread. I call them like bread pieces, but they have like, that's the side profile there, and they're one by one. So hopefully you can kind of see what I'm talking about. They're tan. And then I have green brackets. I think, yeah, I think I like buying brackets for some reason. I buy too many. Um, this is interesting because it's the new reddish orange color. These were freebies in the Brickworld bag, so I got these for free. And it was the new reddish orange 1x2 plate. And then this piece is also pretty new. It's in, what is that? Why am I forgetting the color? Aqua? No, not aqua. It's turquoise, maybe. But this is a good piece because it's like it's a 1x2 round brick, but it's got 2 bars in the middle. So you can do a lot of cool techniques with that. You kind of have to get creative in order to use it well, though. But it's not a piece I have any of yet, so that'll be good. Stan says he likes Dreams because it's unique and because he likes the sets. Okay. Well, you know, to each their own. I don't really love Dreams that much, but you know, I'm not gonna bash it because I like it well enough. Use the baby bottles as drainage pipes or microscale jet engines. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good use I wouldn't have thought of. Ian says perfect for a beach for my turtles. Oh, Ian, just wait. There'll be a lot more beach stuff coming soon. Large plates like that are generally pretty useful, says Dave, which is exactly why I got them. Okay. I'm going to need this bag, actually, to put everything back in. The new Creator Modern Mansion looks really cool, but not sure if I should get it or the Ninjago Coal Titan Mech, because here in the UK they're both 90 pounds. Okay, in my opinion, I'm biased. I'm always going to go with the city set, but if you like Ninjago, if you like the mech, then definitely go... I don't know. See, I can't make the decision for you, but I would always 10 out of 10 times pick the city house. Losing focus, yeah, dude, I'm always losing focus on these streams. Are you kidding me? Fanatics, welcome, hello. I call those burps, bumps. Oh, bumps, Dave. Yeah, that's a good name for them, bumps. Brandon's feeble bag. Oh, freebie bag. Oh yeah, Brandon's freebie bag. I don't remember what was in Brandon's, but maybe he got really good pieces. A-frame pieces, yes. So this is the parts I got from the set draft. This was the 1/7 of an A-frame cabin here. This is what makes up my 2 1/7. This is the last little bit. So I got green window frames, which is pretty sick. I got some even in 1x2x2 variants. So I'm stoked about that. There's a whole bunch. I'm not going to go through every single piece here because some of them there's only like 1 or 2 of, and it's just not that interesting. Oh, dark turquoise. Yes, you're right. That was called dark turquoise. Yo, Sacred's here. What's up, Sacred? Sacred, unfortunately, story time has mostly come to an end because Aaron had to leave, but there will probably be another stream where we can tell more stories, and I think you're welcome to join on that one, since you were there for a lot of it, actually. So these are 6x8 dark tan plates, which is pretty cool. Excited about that. I'm also excited about these wedge plates here. I'm nerding out over these pieces because I don't have them yet. Other than that, there's like dark red leaves. I'm really happy I got these dino tail pieces that were used in the trees, so these will be good tree branches. I got a whole bunch of these Technic connectors so I can keep making more trees, and I do need more trees in my city, so that'll be good. What else is good here? A lot of weird bracket pieces and stuff. This is not that weird, but it's just a good piece. It's a 1x1 bracket with 2 studs on it. Just some like medium nougat jumpers. Some generally like, I don't know, generally good pieces. That's why we got this set, is because it makes a great part draft. Skibbity Riz says Sacred. Actually, hold on, hold on. Sacred, you've just said a banned word. Sacred Bricks, you're a moderator. You should know better. It's on the banned words list. Hold on, did TD write that banned words list or did you, Sacred? Oh, what's up? TD's here too. No one else is as big of a YouTuber as Peter TBH. That's so funny. I'm putting these pieces away, and we'll move on to other interesting stuff. Sacred, you can't be saying all these banned words. We just talked about this. Somebody tell me. Oh, TD wrote that in your hotel. Your handwriting is worse. I see. So the TD Bricks banned words list, guys. That's part of my set now. Let's scoop these up. And then I'll get into the deal of the century, which I don't think TD and Sacred are around for, but Stan was definitely around for that. So Stan can chime in if I screw up the story at all. All right, let me zoom out a little. So this is the official Peter's Pieces banned words list. This was written by TD Bricks. I don't know why he capitalized the H in Ohio, but he did. And I was not even around. They were in our hotel room. Um, TD and Sacred were in our hotel room, and I think Aaron was there too, Brickspiration. Um, and this happened somehow. And then I think Tyler promptly fell asleep after writing this, from what I've heard. So, banned words. We have aura. I don't know why that's a banned word. That's a great word. Gyat, which is, yeah, definitely deserves to be banned. Oh, Ohio with a capital H. I guess maybe normal Ohio is fine, but not with a capital H. Okay. Riz. Phantom tax. I'm still not exactly sure what the phantom tax is. If somebody could enlighten me. I do know what all these other words mean. Sigma and mewing. Oh no, guys. No, there's no Sigma mewing allowed on Peter's Pieces. What a tragedy. Here, I'm putting this back. Okay, that's the official Peter's Pieces banned words list, though. That's gonna stay there for as long as I can keep it. Is Ohio allowed because it's lowercase? I think yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I think Ohio's safe. I think that's not on the banned words list. We can still say Ohio. The Brick Pile says, "How do I know all these people?" I've been friends with them since like the pandemic. All of us were small channels at the time, and then they've since blown up and become full-time YouTubers, which is awesome. But I'm not that cool. I got in on the ground floor. Stan says he was gone for the banned words, but yeah. Tyler slept in Stan's air mattress while Stan was not there. So that's a hallowed air mattress now, or whatever they say. Guys, you guys are using too many banned words in my chat. Stop it. Phantom tax is just where you take stuff from your friends. Okay, that's good to know. I can definitely use that. How about Alabama? Alabama's fine. It's not on the banned words list. If it's not on the banned words list, we're good. All right. All right. Let's move on to actual stories again. So this is a lot of tan pieces. It's all tan. Wait, it's all tan. Always has been. So Stan in the chat was messaging this guy. I don't remember his at right now, but he has an Instagram account. He just had this giant like bin of tan pieces that he was looking to get rid of, or well, sorry, that he was saying, he was considering selling, and we're like, okay, we'd be interested. Stan has been messaging him on Instagram like, hey, could I come buy the pieces today? And he wouldn't reply, or he would take forever to reply. And then we weren't really sure if it was going to happen. But this guy's got a lot of tan pieces, and he said he would be willing to let them go for fairly cheap. So we were interested. And then on oh gosh, I think it was Saturday night, right after the garage sale, I had just bought the A-frame cabin, and all of these pieces I just showed you, and I was about, I was approaching $200 spent at Brickworld. I'm like, oh gosh, guys, this is too much money. I've blown the budget here, because it was like, I thought I was gonna walk out with nothing, and then Stan messages me. He's like, that guy's willing to sell us the tan pieces now. In my head, I'm like, oh man, I'm already like, I'm already like almost out of money that I brought. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go anyways and see what he's got. So me and Stan turn up, and we start looking through this giant bin of pieces. And he's like, yeah, just make a pile of whatever you want, and I'll let you know a price when I see the pile. So we're making piles of all these different bags of pieces, like you see here. And they were all pretty well sorted. And I was being pretty conservative because I didn't want to spend that much money. And Stan was he was definitely had a pretty big pile. And so he's like, all right, I'm ready. Let me know what your price is on this. And so this guy, he's looking through it. We're expecting him to go like bag by bag, say, oh, this one's $10, this one's 15. Oh, $20 for this bag, right? But he looks at Stan's whole ginormous pile and says, I think $20. And so me and Stan kind of exchange a look of like, wait, this guy just said $20 for like at least $100 worth of pieces right here. So me and Stan just kind of look at each other and we're like, oh, actually, we might get more then. And so we start digging through the bin, and the pile grows and grows and grows and grows. And so we end up, and Aaron, well, we end up with like $40 worth of pieces. So two big piles. A big pile, by the way, is about this much. So we about twice as much. And then Aaron comes over and he's like, hey, what's going on here? And we're like, well, we just bought some tan pieces. It's the deal of a lifetime. Do you need tan pieces? He's like, well, not really. And we're like, this was $20. And he goes, what? And so we're like, yeah, you got to get in on it, man. This guy's still got a lot of pieces. So Aaron comes over and he goes and gets like another $20, or I think it was $15 worth of parts. And I was the only one with cash. So far, I was the only one that had actually paid anything. I had been covering Stan and Aaron. And so we walk out with $55 worth of pieces. And Brickspiration has a story on Instagram that features this, but I have a picture too. That's me with all the that giant Lego bag is absolutely full of tan pieces. Go check out Brickspiration's Instagram highlight from Brickworld 2024 because he's got pictures on there. But it was so many pieces, $55. It was the deal of the century. And then we went upstairs and split it three ways because I don't want 1,000 1x3 bricks. It'd be better to split it like 300, 300 or something. So we went up and split all the bags into three and redistributed the stuff, and ended up getting about. I got the most, but I also paid the most, so I paid $20, and the other guys paid 15, and Aiden Builds paid 5, so he got in on it too. So yeah, plus 1,000 aura, yeah. So this was an absolutely killer deal. Like Tyler TD looked at our pile and he's like, yeah, if I had bought that on Bricklink, I think that would have been like $1,000. And I'm like, dude, you're telling me I know this is a crazy deal. So let's go through and show my $20, quote unquote $20 worth of pieces. And I think this guy actually kind of regretted selling the pieces for that cheap afterwards, but he had already sold them. They were ours already. So his bad. Okay, you guys are just going crazy in the chat right now about all these banned words. Guys, I don't know how many warnings we're giving, but eventually you all are going to be banned from the Peter Pieces chat. Yeah, Stan says between the four of us, we basically took everything he offered us. Yes, exactly. Because when you get a deal that good, you're not going to say no to like anything. So, you know, even though it was like I just spent quote unquote all my money at the garage sale, I could still afford another 20 bucks worth of pieces, and I ended up getting like volume wise almost as much as I got at the garage sale for 20 bucks. The Brick Pile says, love your content, I'm subbing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, this is just a stream. This is the bottom of the barrel stuff. the videos are better. So this is a bag of arches. This is just assorted arches. Come on. Focus. All right, well, it's not going to focus. This just, you know, should I go on close-up cam again? I'll probably go on close-up cam again. Giant Turtle Fortress coming soon, says Ian. No, you know what? It's not a Giant Turtle Fortress, but after my next city update, I think I'm going to add, I got all these tan pieces now. I have a ton of tan plates and tan bricks. So I'm gonna make a beach. And then I also have like 2 or 3 pab boxes worth of transparent dark blue cheese slopes. So I have enough for water and a beach now. So I think I'm gonna actually build a proper beach in my city and not just a bare base plate. I can build queso with these pieces. The pieces lose their aura when you open the Ziploc. Sacred says my pieces are going to lose their aura when I open the Ziploc, guys. Do I do it? No, I'm not going to open the Ziploc. Don't worry. Don't worry. 10 viewers is crazy, says Ian. Is that crazy high or crazy low? Because I feel like lately that's crazy high. I've not been getting that many viewers lately. That's okay, though. It's not why I do it. Arches. These are corner snot bricks like I showed off earlier. They're studs on 2-side adjacent. I call these bread bricks. I don't know what they're actually called, but I call them bread bricks. They're 1x2. 1x2x3 tan slopes. Pretty cool. Corner tiles, the 45-degree tile. 1x4 snot bricks. These are normal, good old headlight bricks, washing machine bricks, Erlings, whatever you want to call them. And these are normal old snot bricks. These are double-sided snot bricks. You can see those. What did I drop? I dropped something. I heard something fall. Maybe not. Okay, I'm just going crazy. These are like the taller snot bricks, the ones that are 2 studs tall. So I'm happy about that because I love these pieces. What else we got here? Some 1x2x2 and some inverted. Wait, are these? I don't know what to call these. They're like I colloquially call these big brickle feet, but that's not what they're called. I don't know what they're called. These are just various window frames and a few pieces that I didn't feel like sorting out yet. These are, I don't know what to call them, but you can see they're like arches, but only like half an arch. There you go, that's a better view. 1x2 snot bricks. Love those. Oh man, I have to put these back in the bag now because I'm going to run out of table space. I dropped one. There we go. Crazy high, says Ian. Yeah. 10 viewers is higher for. I mean, I've been had streams where I've been in the mid-teens in terms of viewers, but that's the peak I've ever been at. So 10 is pretty good. All right, let's keep going. This would make a great sandcastle. Trust, dude. That would actually be kind of fun. I should definitely build a sandcastle on my beach. All right, 1x2 plates. That's quite a few of them. These are like L-shaped bricks. Brackets and like horizontal clip plates. Can you see that? I think you can. Cool. More brackets. Gotta love brackets. This is 1x2 bricks. Guys, keep in mind, all of this combined was 20 bucks. 1x3 bricks. I swear this is like 20 bucks worth of 1x3 bricks alone. I mean, that's a lot of 1x3 bricks. These are various, like, modified plates and interesting, like, grill tiles, teeth plates, bar plates. There's some with, like, the door rail. I forget what some of them are called, but yeah. That's a good bag. And then these are my 2x bricks. There's not too many of those, but we were all wanting them, so that's why we split them up very fairly. This, by the way, this bag of 1x3 bricks, this really is only a third of it. This entire bag here was completely like stuffed full of 1x3 tan bricks when we pulled it out of the bin, and so we split it 3 ways, because Lord knows I don't need that many 1x3 tan bricks. I love how TD and Sacred right now are just putting stuff in the chat that their viewers comment on my videos. Tyler, when you reposted the vlog from last year on your community channel, or your community posted it, I had a lot of crazy comments from your fans asking me to build like Lego Skibbity Toilet or Lego Pizza Tower, 2x6 plates. There we go. 4x4 plates. Look how many tan plates there are, guys. This is crazy. I'm gonna build a beach for sure. These are just bigger plates. I didn't get too many of those. 4x6 plates. 6x6 plates. This was all 20 bucks. 4x2 or 2x4 plates. That's so many. Holy moly. It's a dummy thick bag of 2x4 plates. 2x8 plate here. 2x3 plate. Wow. Aaron's watching from the movie theater. Aaron, you gotta watch the movie, dude. Aaron's gonna miss Inside Out 2 because he's watching the Peter's Pieces stream. Get a bigger table, says Ian. No. I think of the things in my upgrade that I need to get, the things in my setup that I need to upgrade, the table is definitely not one of them. So yes, this was all 20 bucks. Let me zoom out the camera again. Yeah, Ian says his turtles will finally have a home. I'm really looking forward to it. Where's Jangbricks? He needs to be on here. Dude, Jangbricks is like, if I could meet a Lego YouTuber, I would meet Jangbricks. Because I'm already friends with like TD and Sacred, you know? Like, I could get connected with, you know, other people pretty easily if I really wanted to. Jangbricks, for some reason, is just elusive, though. That guy doesn't show up to any conventions or anything. Ian said, oh, Ian's already remembered that I forgot the baby turtle. Oh, man. I've lost it. No. There was also a separate bag of 1x3 bricks Woomy took. There was more than just that bag. Jeez, dude. And Woomy didn't even pay. He wormed his way into that. Free pieces. Welcome back, Brick Oswald. Let me zoom out the camera real quick. So yeah, all of this was 20 bucks. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to use it all for. I mean, a beach, but then I'm going to still have a lot left over. So I guess it gives me a free city update right here. 20 bucks for all the pieces I need for a city update. That's a pretty good deal. Now I just have to actually make the city update, which is the hard part. Guys, I'm cooked. Okay. Yeah, and as Tyler said, I have enough pieces to build Lego Queso. So yes, this is my Brickworld haul. I'm gonna probably put a lot of this away now. But yeah, this is my biggest Brickworld haul ever. It kind of accidentally happened because, like I said, I was expecting, like, honestly, if I hadn't, I would have still done the A-frame set draft. So this is probably all I would have walked out with. Oh, by the way, this was a $30 buy-in, so I paid $28, $28 for this little bag of pieces, and all of this was $20. So, puts it into perspective a little bit. Um, So if I hadn't done the A-frame set draft, I wouldn't have bought the A-frame cabin because I wouldn't have been thinking about it. And I probably still would have bought a lot of these pieces here. So that's the A-frame cabin set draft, and then this little pile of pieces here is probably all I would have had, which is about as much as I got last year. But then I somehow ended up with a whole other A-frame cabin and all these tan pieces. So like I said in the thumbnail, in the title, my biggest Brickworld haul ever, 2024. And I still have Brickspiration Sig Fig. Where is it? Come on. Haha, loser. Aaron doesn't have his sig fig. I have to mail it to him. But yeah, it was an absolute blast. I think Aaron and I will end up doing another stream where we actually tell the stories because I didn't really get to do that today. But yeah, man, that's gonna be so much fun. There's so much cool stuff that happened. Oh yeah, Brick Oswald, TD Bricks, and Sacred were here. Yeah, I think they both left now. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it off here since I showed you guys everything, and then we'll do story time, more story time next stream. Um, but yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate the support. This has been a super fun stream, and hopefully I'll have more videos published soon. Aaron's editing one, and I'm actually getting, well, I don't want to say pretty close, but I'm definitely making big progress on the room tour. So hopefully we'll have that out in a couple weeks. I don't, I always say that, and then I'm wrong, but this time, hopefully, I'm gonna hopefully hold myself to it. So now I have a pretty lofty goal for a Brickworld 2025 haul. Dave, what if I just don't bring any money to Brickworld 2025? I can't spend any money then. This might have been overboard. I don't think. I hope that my mom doesn't watch this stream because she already thinks I'm spending too much money on Lego, and I'm gonna cut myself off after this. But yeah, this was more than I expected to have. Find Ian's child. Yeah, I know. I need to find your child, Ian. His baby turtle. All right. Well, with that said, I'm gonna end the stream. But thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back soon with Brickspiration. See ya.